Good morning, student. Today I will discuss with you types of decomposition, lossless and lossy. In previous video, I discussed what is decomposition and types of decomposition. Today I will discuss with you a decomposition is in lossless or lossy. Okay. So we will learn how to determine whether decomposition is lossless or lossy decomposition. Suppose consider a relation R decomposed into two subrelations R1 and R2. Then if all the following conditions satisfy, the decomposition is lossless. If any of these conditions is fail, then the decomposition is lossy. So first condition 1, union of both subrelation must contain all the attributes that are present in the original relation R. Okay. Thus R1 union R2 equals to R. Condition 2, intersection of both the subrelations must not be null. In other words, there must be some common attribute which is present in both the subrelations. Thus, R1 intersection R2 not equal to null. Okay. Next condition 3, intersection of both the subrelations must be a superkey of either R1 or R2 or both. Thus, R1 intersection R2 superkey of R1 or R2. Now let us given an example and try to solve it. Consider a relation schema R which hold four attributes A, B, C, and D, and their functional dependencies are A determinant B and C determinant D. Determine whether the decomposition of R into R1 which hold two attribute A and B and another relation R2 which hold C and D is lossless or lossy decomposition. So first we check the condition one by one. According to condition 1, union of both the subrelations must contain all the attributes of relation R. So we have R1 A and B, union of R2 C and D. So R hold A, B, C, D. Clearly, union of the subrelations contains all the attributes of relation R. So it satisfies the condition 1. Next, we check condition 2. According to condition 2, intersection of both the subrelations must not be null. So we have R1 AB intersection R2 CD equals to null. Clearly, intersection of subrelation is null. So condition 2 is not satisfied. So we can say that the decomposition is lossy. Okay. Next, we give another example. Here a relation R which hold four attributes A, B, C, D with the following functional dependencies: A determinant B, B determinant C, and C determinant D, and also D determinant B. Determine whether the decomposition R into R1 AB and R2 BC and R3 BD is lossless or lossy. Okay. So first we break the relations as shown in figure R A B C D. It breaks into R dash and R3. R dash hold A, B, C, three attributes. R3 hold two attributes B and D. Next, R dash relation also be broken in two attributes, R1 which hold A and B two attributes, and R2 which hold two attributes B and C. So we have to check the conditions one by one. First condition, union of both the subrelations must contain all the attributes of relation R. So we have R dash which hold three attributes A, B, C, union of R3, B and D. So clearly R hold all the attributes A, B, C, D. Clearly union of subrelation contains all the attributes of relation R. So the condition 1 satisfies. According to condition 2, intersection of both the subrelation must not be null. So we have R dash which hold three attributes A, B, C, intersection of R3, B, D. So here the common attribute is B. Clearly intersection of subrelation is not null. So the condition 2 also satisfy. Next condition 3. According to condition 3, intersection of both the subrelation must be the superkey of one of the two subrelations or both. So we have R dash ABC intersection R3 BD and which hold B. Now the closure of the attribute B, BCD. Now we see attribute B cannot determine A of the subrelation R. Thus, it is not a superkey of the subrelation R dash. So attribute B cannot determine attribute of subrelation R dash. So thus, it is not a superkey of the subrelation R dash. But attribute B can determine all the attributes of subrelation R3. Thus, it is a superkey of the subrelation R3. Okay. Clearly, intersection of the subrelation is a superkey of the one of the subrelation. So condition 3 satisfy. So we conclude that the decomposition is lossless. Okay. So goodbye, students. See you again tomorrow. Stay home, stay safe.